Happy Monday, everyone. It is Monday. Yes. I am VJ, and this is VJ's Crochet. And today we are doing Make Along Monday, where we share what we're making for charity or what we are making to gift to people. So, how is everybody? How was your weekend? Um, my weekend was pretty good. I didn't do a whole lot. I took this weekend and I did genealogy. And I got up today and I started cleaning. So, yay me. I'm making a stab at it. And Miss Victoria is here. Hi, Victoria. I didn't realize the time either. I have alarms set on my phone that tell me, hey, you need to go set up for your live. Yeah, that I would be that one. My day is going well so far. Thank you. How is your day going? And there's my cousin Michelle. How is your day going? You and Mr. Mister. How y'all doing? I'm still trying to get used to these ad names because oh my goodness, I want the channel names back. I know YT is saying that this is the new norm, but I don't like the new norm. Wish I could talk to somebody about it. It is cold here. Well, hey, it's gone up. It was 49 last time I looked. It is 55 now. Oh, you're good. Yay. Just getting the baby up from his nap. So you're getting him up so you can feed him his snack and then he'll sleep tonight for his parents, correct? Because it was my baby. I'd let him sleep so I could have some peace. But yeah, I think I used to do something similar to that. Victoria's Marisol shawl is almost done. Yay! And that's a pretty shawl. And started planning out my two sweaters I'm going to start. Not one, but two. You little overachiever, you. Are they the same pattern? And Nightbot is dropping our channel members. For those who are lurking, please go check out our channel members. And I need to update Nightbot because I have new members. You keep him on the schedule. It helps us all to stay on schedule. My children did not adhere to a schedule. I gave up. I tried. It didn't work out well. It didn't work out well at all. Same pattern, just one is going to be green and one is going to be blue. Okay, that's helpful because if I do too many different stitches, I get them confused. I really do. And I'll admit it. I can, if I'm doing more than one thing at a time, I can mess up. I really can. And sometimes I have to laugh at myself because I'll have a wash rag in one go bag and a hat in another go bag, and I pull them. I'll take one with me, and I have to sit and look at it and try to remember what it is and what I'm doing to it. Yeah, that would be me. Michelle is doing two sweaters this season too. Look at you two. Which ones are you making, Victoria? I can tell you, Victoria is knitting her sweaters. I know that one. There's Miss Roberta. She's sneaking in for a minute. Why only a minute? Sit on the corner because I'm going to be there in a minute. Well, let me see. I usually stop at the corner of dazed and confused. Which corner am I supposed to be on? Because you always have to come up the street to get me. I always end up on the wrong corner, and Victoria is running from me. Me and my color work roommate are going to hate each other at the end of it. You've got a color work roommate. You posted in the post. Well, let's go over there and see what it looks like. see what I have the post pulled up and I have the correct numbers in the um description. Hello. I was reading, Victoria says, this is the sweater pattern I'm making for gifts. I was reading what Victoria had written while I was trying to finish a sentence, and that does not work out real well. I used to multitask with the best of them, not so much anymore. Okay, see you, Victoria, girl, friend. This is ooh wee. Ooh, you are going to make two of those and then you are going to gift those. Girlfriend, if I went through all of that, I would be keeping it. But that's just me. And Dinky Jen says, pretty. I know. Dinky Jen, have you done any color work? There she is. Critters Crochet Raid. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Michelle says, I am making AC Crochet's Suzette sweater and Serene's Crochet Hexi cardigan. I like AC Crochet, but I haven't done any of hers. Lost and confused. Well, see, I stopped at Dazed, and I don't even make it to Lost. I probably would be lost if I weren't Dazed. Flower Tammy, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for coming. Happy holidays to you. How was your weekend? Dinky Jen is making a sock. I had to get real close. You're making a sock. Okay. See, I was going to ask you what kind of sack because after our little trivia pursuits game yesterday, I was like, now what's a sack? I know there's a haversack, there's a soap sack. Now what kind of sack is she making? And Michelle is greeting everyone, and she's going to be right back. Remember the dazed and confused corner and the lost and confused and confounded are part of a cul-de-sac. Oh, that's right. We don't have corners. We just go around the bend. See, I forgot. See, I was so dazed and lost, I forgot we were on a cul-de-sac because I was standing on the corner. Oh my goodness, I had forgotten that. See, I need you all in my life because I don't remember anything. Chris, how are you doing? Why are you whining? Current year OTC benefits being unusable. Help us, Father. I had actually found them cheaper either on Amazon or on Walmart than at the pharmacy. But I didn't have benefits for that. I think I've used up everything on my card. Help us all. Roberta's been distracted. I have 5 projects started and my heart not in one of them. Well, then start another project. Did you ever find your legs and your arms? Think about what you really want to do and do it. Or are these commissions? Because if they're commissioned, you're kind of stuck. Here's Wonder Twin number 2. Welcome in, Laura. How are you? How was your weekend? And what are you working on? Dinky Jen says, yes, I've done color work on a hat and intarsia on children's sweaters. Really? Okay. Pebbly Pooh. Let's just smile. It's so good to see you. How have you been? How have you been? I've been missing you. Laura saying hi to everybody. Are you still working on some bunnies, Pebbles? Flower Tammy says, good, thanks for asking. Granddaughter went back to college yesterday. Oh, your granddaughter's in college? Oh, I'm glad you got to see her. Woohoo! So now the house is a little quieter. Roberta says, that totally explains why I keep going in circles. That would be it. That would be it. Annette, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? How was your weekend? And are you making anything for gifting? Hi, Carol. Same questions. Oh, honey, you're not late. Life happens. Don't worry about it. We've only done one so far, so you haven't missed a lot. You haven't missed a lot. Roberta says only one is a commission, but that's stalled until I get an answer on color choice. Didn't count that one. Oh dear. Well, if you only have one commission and the other five aren't really bringing, you know the thing, if it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. Think about what would touch your heart and what would bring you joy. Frog those, use the yarn, and make what you really want to make. Miss Glow, how you doing? Good to see you. How was your weekend? And are you making anything for gifts? Panda, Panda. Hugs and smooches, honey. How are you? Panda will be lurking and listening. You're home? You got off early or did you have today off? Today's Monday. It's not a holiday. Did you get the day off? I hope you're not sick. Victoria says, I need to start working on some of my amigurumi and other sweaters. You've done so much. Racine and Tom, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? How was your weekend and what are you working on? Roberta needs a corner. Well, now you know if you go around the cul-de-sac and there's a drain there, that actually kind of forms a corner. Panda saying hi to everybody. Pebble says, yes, ma'am, still making some bunnies and a few other things. What? Now, you know, I'm going to ask you what other things. Miss Susan, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And I'm not going to ask you a whole bunch of questions since you're driving. I have learned to use that text to speech thing on my phone, but you still have to hit send to make it send. So I'm kind of like, that doesn't help me any. Roberta says, my heart isn't even interested enough to frog. Oh, Lord. Well, you know what? Just put them in the corner. Think about what touches your heart and go ahead and start that. Just put the other one act off over to the side. Back's acting. Yes. Uh-huh. I can totally understand. I've had to start popping ibuprofen again, and you all know how I do not take medication. So yeah, I took a little soak in a hot tub. Feel some better now, but ooh, Victoria's running from me. The one Marisol shawl is a sample. The second one is for gift. Okay. I got hung up on the sweater. Okay, let me start at the top and work my way down. Sanitha says, my BOK 26 beanie design using 6 or XX15. XX15 is 26. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna be that. I'm just gonna leave it there. Because I'm so used to rating Sanitha. If I'm not over there right after my live, I miss her. Some. I get busy. I get distracted. But that's really pretty. Oh, and her T-shirt says she's a yarn wizard. That's so cute. Oh, that's a hooded sweatshirt. That's even better. Speaking of Sanitha, there she is. I said 26, but is the yarn called 26? Or is the colorway 26? Help me out, Sanitha. Annette says, I just finished a mosaic blanket. Now I'm working on a cardigan and a Super Mario graph gan. Woo! Yeah, feel better soon, Panda. Racine shared a prayer shawl for me on Facebook page for church. Okay. I'm moseying on down there. And Racine says hello to everybody in the chat. And Sunitha sent me 2 pictures. So let's see what the other picture is. Nope, one for Sunitha and one for Sarah. I saw SA, and you all know how my brain is. You know. You know how I am. I only read the first 2 or 3 letters and go from there. And I mess up quite a bit. Those are cute. Those are really cute, Sarah. Yeah, XX51's 26. But what is it? Pebble says, for those inquiring minds, almost finished the baby blanket with washcloths. Weaving in ends on a shawl and starting another baby blanket between some bunnies. Almost finished the baby blanket with washcloths. So are you sewing washcloths together to make a baby blanket? XXV1 equals 26, correct. XXIV equals 24, correct. Those are both a yes. Okay, Miss Kathleen, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Are you making anything to get? You gift a lot of your stuff. What are you making to gift this week? And I'm ready for the week. And you have water in your cup. I have tea in my cup. And Carol says hello to everybody coming in. The design is 26 using XXVI. Okay. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Those are pretty beanies, aren't they? Susan's drinking water, not a good day. Someone from county called about sunflower. How did she not know? Didn't even say she was sorry. Getting back on the freeway now. Yeah, they don't ever say they're sorry. They don't ever say they're sorry. And the county should. No, it goes from the mortuary to the uh, secretary of is it secretary of state? Yeah, to the feds, and the county is left out of the loop. I think there should be one central database, and when the secretary of state enters it, it crosses over to all of the individual departments that need to know. It's just networking. Yeah, that is hard. Thank you, Roberta. Laura says eating supper right now, making pasta later on. Because when they were talking about all of the Medicare fraud that they were paying deceased people, I had said it back then. You need one central database. So when it is entered, it goes across all of the divisions. Oh, Sunita, thank you for reminding me. I need to play this. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Sunita. Because I owed you one or somebody one. I remember Friday I owed one to somebody. So here we go. Thank you, Sunita, and all of my members. I appreciate each and every one of you. You all are the best. Pebbles is laughing at me. Making a baby blanket with lots of different stitches and a tulip border. Tulip border. Crochet washcloths are always helpful with babies. Oh. See, if you had put a comma there, I wouldn't have been as confused. Oh, so you're making a stitch sampler blanket and you're going to put a tulip border on it. I can't wait to see that. Racine is drinking tea the English way with your pinky up and clotted cream and crumpets. Victoria said, forgot to mention that I have lemon mint ginger tea right now. Oh, I have green tea with lemon. I need to put some ginger in there. Thank you. And I've got some lemon ginger tea. Pebbles is hugging Susan. Yeah, Miss Susan has been through the ringer. She has. Roberta says, I'm sipping on tea with fire honey. Maybe it will cure what ails me or finish me, one or the other. I've looked at that fire honey. They have some at Michelle and mine's favorite ice cream parlor. But when I saw the price of it, I said I was good. I was okay without it. Michelle is listening in the background. The baby is loving the peanut butter cookies. Yeah, because you know he's going to share the peanut butter with the dogs. Michael, welcome in, sweetheart. Hello, hello. And how you all you wonderful souls lurking and cooking finger foods for dinner. Much, much love to all. Let me guess, we're having chicken nuggies and fries. Yeah, twerk it, kitty. Uh-oh, here comes Dinky Jen. Hello and hugs to everyone. Oh, since we like kitties, let's just do it again. So stinking cute. Miss Kathleen says, I have finished a navy blue hat and scarf for a brother in the congregation I attend. That is so sweet of you. That is so sweet of you. Racine saying yes. Jen says, oh, my Racine. And she's laughing because that's the English way. Ask Mrs. Bouquet. She will tell you. Michael is drinking fancy stuff, Diet Dr. Pepper on the rocks. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. I really do. Yeah, we're going to put it on the rocks because we're not going to use that other word. Uh-uh. Racine is speaking to everybody. Roberta says, I made my own, got the recipe from my Native American friend. You have the best recipes. You have a recipe for it? I'm going to be sending you a message in a few minutes. Carol's dancing. Michael says, actually, no nuggies. What? Pizza rolls, fried mushrooms, mozzarella sticks, and loaded potato sticks. I was actually thinking about um, loaded potato skins earlier because I baked a potato and I was thinking about loading the skins like I need it. But that's what I was thinking about. And you're doing potato stick. How do you load potato stick? Well, okay. Okay. You're going to load potato stick. Okay. All right. Roberta says, Michael hitting the hard stuff, I see. Jen says, is Tom drinking English tea too, Racine? I bet he's not. Victoria says, don't call her bucket, otherwise her high pitched voice will come out to correct you. I know she is Mrs. Bouquet, and it's not bucket. Uh, Roberta is laughing at Victoria. I used to love that show. I used to love that show. She was such a snob. I used to love that show. Victoria says, well, VJ brought it up, and I just had to say it. She just passed on recently, and the lady from Faulty Towers. Faulty Towers was fun too. Jeanette, welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you? You'll send it to me when you get up. No rush, but thank you. Because I had just bought some honey for another thing of witch's brew, but if I can make fire honey, that'd be good too. Sarah also says, I was learning the smock stitch until my yarn did this. Ooh, moving on to something else for the time being. I have never, that is cute. I like that stitch. I've never done that stitch. You all keep coming up with some fantastic stitches. I just have to give you credit. No, not that one. I missed one. Oh my gosh. Let's try this again. Okay, just have to hit the buttons in the right order. Oh, that is cute. And she got yarn barf. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. I don't know. That stitch looks like a yarn eater to me, but it is pretty. Now, I have never done the smock stitch before, but can you imagine having the background one color and having all of the diamonds a contrasting color? That would be so pretty. Probably unbelievable work. Probably have to work with bobbins. I don't know. I would not be my wouldn't be my I don't know. Funny part is I watched the reruns because it was on just before my time. Was it? Well, I was watching the reruns because I did not know about it when it was new because we weren't getting a lot of British television shows until the 80s. Racine says, for lunch, I ate spaghetti. Jen says, Cynthia or the other one. She's counting. Cynthia or the other one. Um, the married lady that was behind the counter. What was her name? I don't know. You know I don't remember anything. Sybil Prunella Scales. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Yeah, it was Prunella. It was the Mrs. She was 93. Oh, she had dementia. And Bunny May, who played Miss Gadsby, the girl in the rat infested room. I don't remember her, thank goodness. Other key members like Andrew Sachs Manuel and John Cleese Basil Fawlty are still alive, though other supporting actors have also died, including the versatile actor. I don't know who that is, so I have to go back over here. Jen, you're gonna have to move. You're in the way. Hold on. Jennifer. Sit down, please, Jen. You're too tall. Happy New Year, Gail. How are you? Thank you for coming. Uh, it doesn't say. What the heck? Including the versatile cast member, but it doesn't say who the one is, but that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, it was Prunella. Jesus. And I'm sorry, but that is a heck of a name. I know she got, well, in America, she would have been teased in school. Is Prunella a common British name? And there is Gail. Good to see you. How you doing? Are you working on anything for gifting? Cynthia, welcome in. Good to see you. Are you feeling better? And Jeanette, are you feeling better? Roberta says, "Oh, I have witch's brew too. That's why I had honey. But I'm always up for trying something new." Isn't that pretty? I have to learn how to make that stitch. There are so many things I want to learn. Michelle says, "Hello to those coming in. Be sure to hit the like button. I need your DNA because I search for dead people. I need the DNA." Roberta said, "Maybe that fire will kick me out of my funk." I hope so. I can't have you being in a funk. Get the funk out of this place, okay? Isn't it pretty? Victoria says, "I'm only 35. You're just a baby. You're younger than my youngest." Oh my goodness, I feel so old. Faulty Towers, Cynthia. First, we were talking about Mrs. Bouquet, and I had mentioned that she had recently passed away. And the lady from Faulty Towers and Dinky Jim was trying to figure out which one I was referring to. Yeah, Sybil. Roberta says it was called Keeping Up with the something, I think. Oh, keeping up appearances. Oh, look at me. I'm 2 for 2. Okay, we can end this live now because it doesn't get any better than this. I'm 2 for 2. Look at me. Now, don't ask me about it, American TV because I don't know. Yes, Patricia. As a matter of fact, they died the same week or a week apart. It was so close, or it was so close when I heard about it. You know how things is on the internet. One thing comes up, and then they're like, "Oh, well," and this happened also. It is. It's not magic. You only heard of Prunella? Yeah, Miss Rutledge did as well. You're feeling better. Yay. I'm so happy. All better? Oh, yay. Jeanette says it is slow but steady recovery, VJ. But thank you for asking. Had a hard night and day. Ooh. Isn't it odd if you have a hard night, it just filters into the next day? Or you can have a good day and you be good all day, and soon as you go to bed, then everything just happens. Keeping up appearances. Tom said hello to everybody. Thank you, Tom. And then the other one where they were in the department store, because they all used to come back to back or similar. Because it was keeping up appearances, and then the one about the department store. And I never could keep up the name, keep the name of that one in my head. Because I would have thought that that would be keeping up appearances since it was a department store and they worked in the ladies' lingerie. Do you really want my DNA? The color work bug might rub off on you. Do you really? No, no, Victoria, that's okay. No, thanks, thanks, thanks. Because I cannot knit color work. I can't. Even with your DNA, I can't. And I don't want to let the family line down. I liked One Foot in the Grave, funny with Victor Meldrew. One foot in the grave. Lord Jesus, Jennifer. One foot in the grave. don't know anything about this one. But I don't know anything about this one. It's on BritBox. Okay. Uh what is the name of that other one I like? I'll have to think about it because it's not coming to me. Roberta says, Victoria, we want the DNA. I've already had the color work, so immune. Are you being served? Michelle for the win. That's it. That's it. That's it. They were funny. They were funny. Oh my gosh. See, my cousin Michelle knows me. That was too funny. And the gentleman with the measuring tape around his neck, he was hilarious. He was hilarious. Okay, and the other one I'm thinking about is this lady who lived in I almost say shack with her teenage son, and she was very, and I mean very promiscuous. There was a whole lot going on in that show. You love those shows? It's gonna come to me in a minute. Are You Being Served was the name in the department? Oh, okay. I thought I was reading and it's like that was the name of the department store. No, no. I liked You Were Being Served too, and the Carry On films. Open all hours? No. It's a play on another one. Now, Roberta, I've heard of Mrs. Brown's Boys, but I've never seen it. George and Mildred is a good one too. Oh, Carol says same here. That one's good too. Okay. A Man About the House. Mind Your Language is another great comedy. Oh, Are You Being Served with Grace Brothers? Yes, Mrs. Brown. Wait a minute. Michelle's running away from me. Yes, Open All Hours was super funny. And Mrs. Brown's Boys is on Prime. And she loves her classic Brit shows. Brings back memories. Bless This House. I have not seen that one either. I used to like the 1800 house where modern people would dress in his historic clothes in a period of the 1800s, and they would have to live that life for a month, I think. And they would have three families doing it, and they would be three different stations in life, and they would let you know, the ins and outs of it and what challenges the people face. Some of them couldn't do this and the other ones couldn't do that. And it was interesting. It touched on that daily historic stuff that I really like. I want to know what happened. Chris, aloha. How are you, sweetheart? Happy New Year. I have not seen Only Fools and Horses. Aloha is one of my faves. Girl, Only Fools and Horses filmed an episode from Hull. Seriously? Were you a fangirl? Did you sit there with your popcorn? Susan. My mom watched As Time Goes By, which came on before Keeping Up Experience Appearances. You're home now. I'm glad you're home now. As Time Goes By. That sounds familiar. I'm going to have to go over to the YT side so I can copy and paste. Yes, yes, yes. I like this one too, Susan. Mm-hmm. That was a good one. But then anything with Dame Judith Dench is good. Yeah, that one was good. You all keep giving me great sitcoms here, and my poor little brain can't think of the name of the other one I like. VJ, I shared you the link to Messenger from Mrs. Brown's Boys. Oh, thank you, Racine. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because yeah, these are good. Uh Shorty, I had to keep Shorty Saturday night, and she got me started on Stranger Things. I said, "Is this going to scare me? Am I going to be up all night?" She said, "Like, no, Granny, it's not like that. But you have to sit down and watch them all." And I'm like, I don't want to watch them all. So yeah, so now she's got me into Stranger Things. Roberta says, I like the show VJ was talking about. They were given basic supplies and then told to live like that time period. Yes, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. And then there was another one, Absolute History would do food prep in different um, eras in history. Sometimes they do around the French Revolution, or they would do the Renaissance, and they would actually bring out the historic food and the actual cooking technique. I found it fascinating. Carol says, Carry On Laughing Films. Is that the name of it? Or do you want me to carry on and you're laughing at films? Carry On Laughing Films. Carol? Oh, she is correct. See, that's why I do these. And we're supposed to be doing yarn, and look what we're doing. But this is fun too. Oh my. Yes, she was very good in that. On the buses, Carol. Add Vicar of Dibley. Oh, now I used to like the mystery movies. Give me Roderick Alain. Uh, what's that other man's name? I'm looking at him. Lord Peter Wimsey. And there's a third one whose name is not coming to me. How come I can get mid sentence and then it just goes poof out of my head? But he was good too. Yeah, I preferred slapstick comedy. There were normal slight comedies like Butterflies. Butterflies? Okay. Roberta says Stranger Things is not the show to try to crochet through. You'll miss little things. I know. I know. Little House on the Prairie and the Waltons. See, I didn't watch either one of those. Well, I watched Little House on the Prairies in the early days because I used to like Michael Landon. No, Carry On Films has lots of funny names. Little House was good until they got all serious. When the oldest daughter lost her sight, that started the downward spiral for me. Carry On, Up the Kuiper, Camping, etc. Okay. I'm gonna have to look. I like funny names. And Father Ted. And there was also a Father Brown. Oh, and I used to like Catfile. Brother Catfile Mysteries. The Carry On films were on over Christmas. Where was I over Christmas? Black Books is funny too. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I almost got it. Hold on. What is it? The road. Last road to tango. I always want to make it tango and it's something else. The last road to it's the last road to something. Okay, my Brits, help me out. It's not the last road to tango, which is always what I want it to be. It's the last road to somebody. And I believe it starts with an H. The last road to somebody. Rising Damp. Love Thy Neighbor was slightly racist but funny. I used to like Blackadder when they were in the Middle Ages times. I didn't like it when they were doing the World War One times, but I did like Blackadder. I think I lost interest in Little House when they found out Michael Landon was gay. Broke my little teenage heart. He wasn't gay, he had children. If anything, he was bisexual. This is literally my specialty. Go ahead, girl. So then what is the word I'm looking for then? Shatika, good afternoon and happy blessings. No, Jen, it's not nowhere. It's something else. Susan says, I'm going to wake Ryan up so he can help me hang my art. Oh, you got art? He sleeps all day and is up all night. I'm fixing that. He's a vampire. You can't change a vampire. No, it's not a Betha. It begins, I believe it begins with an H. The Last Road to Somebody. But anyway, it's good. So then I fell in love with question mark Tacky. They found out he was gay. Oh, from Star Trek. Mr. Sulu. It's not a pizza. No. Let me see if I can get Mr. Google. Help me out here. It'll come to me tonight, and I'll put it in the description in the comments because it's really good. Uh-uh. Google's not helping me. All right, it's not the last because I always want to make it the last tango, the last. That's a very popular beginning. You all have a lot of sitcoms. That's all I can say. Anywho, let's get back to the yarn before we lose all our time. Let's do yarn, and then it'll come to me. Oh, wait! I've done them all. Look at me. Oh, oh. I just got kicked out of my own group again. Again. Hold on. It's not going to let me scroll for some reason. Oh, that was the last one. Yay. Okay. So we can go back to some more fun stuff. The last hurrah. Chris, that is so close, but that's not it. Marsha, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? I love that program too, Michelle. To the Manor of Bone. I liked Upstairs, Downstairs when they were in the Victorian age. I didn't like it after the Titanic. As a matter of fact, I was mad at them when they killed off the mother. To the Manor Born. Ooh. There's Marsha. How was your weekend? And are you making anything for gifting? Prime Minister is good. Roberta says, so I learned to appreciate the art and not get attached. My dad celebrated his 97th birthday yesterday. That is awesome, Marsha. Oh, blessings and happy belated birthday to your father. I also watch Absolutely Fabulous on repeat. And Miranda. That's all right, Carol. Usually we can read typo. There are times when I get turned around, though. Coupling is good too, and so is That's My Boy. Look at you. Modern comedies are funny, but the 70s were special. Yes, they were. Chris says Ab Fab is wonderful. Really? Yes, congratulations to your dad, 97. Just Good Friends needs to be on our list too. You will probably remember after you come off the live. I will, Carol. I'll remember after I come off the live. I really will because I really like it. And yeah, it's not coming to me. Mm-mm. I haven't watched it lately because I think it's on Prime. It's either on Prime or Netflix, but I'll put it in the comments. You didn't like Rising Damp? That doesn't even sound good. Rising Damp. Carol says, I love Paul Nicholas, Just Good Friends. Now that sounds interesting. Marcia says, my weekend was wonderful and I'm doing great. Still making throws and prayer shawls. That's awesome. That is awesome. Roberta says, now I'm going to look up some good old British sitcoms. I know. I know. And we used to get them all free on PBS. I think we lost our PBS. My other two bingeables are Red, Green, and Red Dwarf. Red, Green, and Red Dwarf. Okay. Carol says she loved Upstairs, Downstairs. Gordon Jackson was in it. I did not know the names of any of the actors and actresses in it. I just loved the characters and the whole pomp and circumstance. Royal Family 51 was a big hit with me too. Oh, okay. Now, when I go to bed tonight, the name of that show is going to come to me. And like I said, there was a whole lot going on there. Yeah, there's a whole lot going on in that show. They had about three families they were following, and all three of them were extra. Jean Marsh, the creator and maid, just she passed. Oh Lord, I had not heard about Jean. I heard about the other two. Yeah, she was integral in that show. She really was, and I think she directed some of the episodes. She says you got that one right, Jennifer. What did you guys think about Waiting for God? Okay, who has seen Waiting for God? Wow, that's so sad. She did a lot. She really did. Oh, let me try one last thing. The Last Road to Halifax. No, wait a minute. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, I said it began with an H. You all are going with this one. Oh, come on and show me. Hold on, my studio is stuck. It won't switch over. How rude. Kicked me out of my own live. I mean, seriously now. And I haven't done anything bad today. Okay, are you all ready? Last Tango in Halifax. And and it is good. I kept saying last tango, last road, last somebody, and it was an H. I had all the parts. I'm gonna do a little spoiler. This lady holding the baby was married. She got divorced, and then she decided that she was going to have an Afro American baby wife, and the wife was struck by a car and died, and so she has custody of the baby. And if that's not a mess, like I said, there was a lot going on over there. Not you, okay? You haven't seen that one. Funny how no one said anything about Benny. I didn't like Benny Hill. I didn't like Soap. I didn't like that one either. I also loved Prisoner, thanks to YT. I have seen every episode. I loved that one, but had forgotten it. Oh, The Last Tango in Halifax? Yeah, I was struggling with that. I was struggling. It's good. So, are you, which reminds me of 8,000 words. Mm-mm. You liked Highway to Heaven? It didn't do a whole lot for me either. Gordon Jackson was the butler in Upstairs Downstairs. Oh, was he? Oh, yeah, he was good. He was good. You watched it? Roberta says, Dinky, I only watched that one if I was prepared for tears. Ooh. Gene Marsh was in UFO. I haven't seen that one either. I watched a lot of I watched a lot of US dramas when I had Sky. Really? I liked Prisoner, but it had a weird ending. I'm still working my way through The Last Tango in Halifax. And now you know why I was confused because I wanted to make it The Last Tango in Paris and I knew that was wrong. And then I wanted to make it The Road and all kinds of stuff. I wanted to make it everything but what it was. And I got it before the end of the live and I don't have to go to bed and worry about it. I would like to thank everybody who has been here today. You all are the best. And shoot, all these British sitcoms. Ooh-wee. Yeah, we got a lot going on. I want everybody to have a great day. We're going to do the outro. Then you all get to go have dinner and relax and do whatever before Sanita goes live. And Roberta said, funny how we are watching British shows and the Brits are watching ours. See, we're just one big happy family. Jen says, another 70s Brit drama, Randall and Hopkirk. Love spirit comedies and stuff. Michelle says, add Lark Rise to Candleford to your list. Lark rise to candle forward. Don't know that one either. You all think of other ones after we end this live? Please put it in the comments. Laura says, happy that you got it before you went to bed. I am too, Laura, because that would have bothered me tonight. Thank you, everybody. Have a great one. Where is it?